welcome back to my channel. Today is Wednesday and I am going to be doing my progesterone and oil shot. So it is not my first shot, it will be my third shot, but it is the first shot that I will have to do on my own. So I've been like very anxious about it. I know it's like people are probably like whatever, but like I just think this one's gonna be much harder to do by myself than the stims that I had to do before, because the needle's larger, because of the placement of where the needle goes, and because this one actually can kind of hurt. So here's my progesterone and oil in there. This is 10 ml and I do 1 ml a day. So this one will last me for 1 day. I'll show you guys, I'm gonna draw it up here, so. So you just take your, because you're kind of reusing this bottle, you need to swab the top. So it's clean. Then you have your syringe. Then you have your needle. So you twist the needle on. So guys, like, this is the needle that I draw the medication with. So you stick it in, tip this upside down, and then you just draw back. One ml. Okay, put the top back on this one. Take that needle off. Put the injection needle in. So this is the injection needle. So it's like as longer than my pinky. So it's you know, it's a big ass needle. So that is why I'm so nervous to do this one. But it's gotta be done. So next I'm gonna inject it. There we go. So they do draw these. I don't need these, like they did tell me how to landmark. So what they told me is you're gonna find your hip bone here, and then you're gonna reach back with your thumb and then turn and go about 1 inch. So it's in this direction, but just when you're doing it yourself, it's just easier to have a little target, I think, is why they do that. So get all the air out. So the thing with this one is that you do have to like go in there, stab it basically. You can't like be slow with it. You've got to like go quick. There. So what I'm gonna try to do, you guys can't see my feet, but I'm gonna try to put my weight on this leg and then just let this leg kind of be relaxed so that muscle is not working, so it's relaxed. And then you don't squeeze or anything, you just push down. Oh my God, I'm so nervous. I feel like I'm gonna barf. It's so much easier when someone else is doing it. Okay, so that was not ideal. So what I did was, and I knew I was going to do it, I hesitated, So instead of just putting it in really quick, and I definitely hit a blood vessel. So that's good. Did I have paper towel? So there you go. I said I would videotape it, and I did. But I did not do it right. Surprisingly, it didn't hurt that bad. But I'm almost positive it will hurt later, because it does usually get sore later after, even when the nurses do it. So I'm sure it will be extra sore later. And when the nurses did it the last 2 times, it did not bleed. And it is like bleeding big time. Like, look at this. This is disgusting, sorry, but so I must have, I don't know, hit a vessel or something. I don't know if that's okay, but it's done now. So I have seen online that it's good if you massage the area. I've also seen online that putting heat on it and rubbing it is good, because I guess the heat like helps the oil disperse through. And this is not anything they told me to do at the clinic. This is just what I've seen from other people, is that putting the heat on and rubbing the area helps prevent you from getting, I guess you can get like a lump where the oil kind of sits. So I guess this helps disperse the oil. And if you get the oil dispersed, I think the idea is that it won't hurt as much later. But I don't really know, guys. I'm just going off what people on YouTube have said. They don't typically hurt until later on this evening. So I'm happy I got my first one down. I don't know, I know I didn't put it in fast enough because I hesitated. When the nurses, or like the paper that they give you, it says like you have to put it in like a dart. So like none of this like slow kind of going in. Like you have to be like jump and get it in quick, and that's how you're supposed to do it. But obviously when you're doing it to yourself, you're like, I hesitated, I got it in, and then I was like, oh fuck, and then I had to put it in the rest of the way. I don't know if that's why it bled or not. The other thing is I forgot to clean the area before I did it, which is not ideal. I've never done that before, but I think I was just nervous and I wanted to get it over with, and I didn't clean the area, so hopefully that's okay. And hopefully I'll get better at it as time goes on, the more I have to do it. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I got it done, I guess. I wouldn't say I did it perfectly, and I think that's all right. That's probably normal, but I'm happy I did it, because I was like getting the worst anxiety ever over it. So today is Wednesday. I get my transfer on Friday. I had acupuncture yesterday on Tuesday. and then I get acupuncture again. I'll get an acupuncture treatment before, like directly before I get my embryo put in, my procedure, and then I'll get an acupuncture appointment directly after I get my embryo put in. So there is some studies that say that acupuncture helps with implantation, it helps with blood flow. So I am going to do that, and then I haven't done this before. Like, I did it before. I've done IVF when I was trying to conceive. I'm gonna like go buy a pineapple. I don't know if you guys have heard of this. I'm sure if you're following because you're in the trying to conceive world, you have. If you're not, you probably haven't heard of this. I am going to go and buy a pineapple and Brazilian nuts. Both of those things, people say that they help with implantation. I guess it's the bromium or something that's in the apple, or in the pineapple. It's in the core, so you have to eat the core. That helps with your uterine lining, and same with Brazilian nuts. Both of those are not doctor recommended things to do. They're just something that people do. I don't know if it's a myth, I don't know if it's real, but I like pineapple. I don't mind Brazilian nuts. I've tried them both before when I was trying to conceive naturally. So I figure, hey, what do I have to lose? It's not gonna hurt any. So I'm gonna get a pineapple and some Brazilian nuts. And then my acupuncturist is going to send me, she's gonna send me some recipes for some bone broth soup recipes. That is more of a traditional Chinese medicine thought that keeping eating or drinking bone broth type soup helps as well, and that keeping your feet elevated and keeping your feet very warm helps as well. So I'll try to do all those things. Again, these are more not like traditional medicine, I guess. Like, this is Chinese medicine, and the pineapple and stuff is just more what I've heard people say. I don't know if they're real or if they're myths, and I don't know if they actually work. They're more alternative, I guess. But I'm gonna do it because why the hell not? I really, really, really want this embryo to stick. I'm getting like really impatient, and so I am just gonna do all this stuff. Even though I'm sure it's all a bunch of bullshit, but it's not gonna hurt, so I'm gonna do it. And then I'm gonna take the rest of the day off, which my clinic did not say I had to do, but my transfer is Friday at lunch, and I only work till 2:30, so by the time I get my transfer and I get my acupuncture afterwards, it's really gonna be like probably 1 or so, and then I drive an hour back. I'd get to work at 2, so it makes no sense. So I'm just gonna take the rest of the day off, and then I'll be off for Saturday and Sunday. And yeah, I will try to bring my phone and take some video. Corey cannot come because he has to work, and like as I said before, for him to take a day off work, it is quite a bit of money out of our pockets, just because of the way that his fishery goes. So I have told him he doesn't need to come. He does want to come, but we talked about it, and he's, you know, it's just not really worth it, and he doesn't have to be there. So I'm going to either go alone, or one of my girlfriends is going to come. So hopefully I can get some footage if I'm alone. I don't know how much I'll be able to get, but I will try my best to get some footage for you guys, and I'll definitely be letting you know how it has all gone. Alright guys, I'm just gonna head out. I'm gonna walk the dog. Some people say that walking or running after you do your shot makes it less painful, getting that muscle moving. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And then I have a couple appointments this afternoon, not IVF related. I'm getting my eyebrows waxed and my eyelashes filled. So I'm gonna go do that, and I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much for following. I'm getting really, really excited. I hope that you guys are liking following the journey. I hope that some of you are learning, and like I said before, it helps me a lot if you like and subscribe to my channel. That way my channel will get out there more. That's how YouTube works, and then I can hopefully maybe help other people along the way. And so feel free to like and subscribe, and obviously or leave a comment below if you have any feedback or anything that you'd like to comment on. All right, bye guys.